I went to Michigan as an undergrad, and then I came back and got my MA in English, but I always wanted to be a writer. I'm Jim Bernstein. I'm the director of the screenwriting program. I'm one of those lucky fools whose first feature screenplay I was able to sell and get made into a movie. When that came out in 1994, U of M called me and they said, well, why aren't you teaching for us? We have this great writing tradition at Michigan, which, from Arthur Miller to Lawrence Kasdan. We want to build around screenwriting in order to grow into a department. So tell me what you need to build a program. When I, looked at my wish list and said, we need a library and we need a visiting artist program, we went and we met with Peter Benedict, who helped advise us on our plan and agreed it was a good plan. And then we went to Bob Shaye, who's the founder and CEO of New Line Cinema for many, many years. And Bob liked our approach. What I wanted was to get my hands on every script possible. And Bob said, that's great. How about if I get you all the DVDs to go with them? And right now, we have, we not only get our hands on every script, we have the most amazing collection of DVDs, both domestic and international. There's no other facility like this for an undergraduate film library of its kind, anywhere. When we were expanding, I went to Peter and said, our program's growing, but because of the rewrite class, I'm teaching that in winter, and I need somebody in the fall. It would be great if we could have a fund that did that. So he said, sure. Peter and Barbara Benedict Artists in Residence Fund, which allowed us to bring in Hollywood screenwriters in the fall. We bring in, as I said, a number of guest artists every year. A couple of guest artists in particular, 3, all Benedict Artists in Residence, had tremendous impact on Chad. Chad Reines graduated in 2014, and he enters his script. Now remember, this is his first screenplay called 13.1, about a kid who runs a half marathon. He writes it in screenwriting 1, rewrites it in screenwriting 2, graduates it, submits it to the final draft big break competition, wins the whole thing. 7,000 entries. He's the grand prize winner. With his first screenplay, he gets representation, management right away. He's now, writing a movie that he's going to direct this summer. Here was a guy whose career you can see, and he's just like one of many, many. I'm just picking one recent from 2014, that you see how these gifts from great U of M alums like Bob Shaye and Peter Benedict, what kind of influence they can have on students' lives. This is my world. My world needs victors. Be a victor for Michigan.